Welcome back to Wisconsin, family. Justin and I have been having ourselves a nice time here at the J&K Security Solutions Model Smart Home off Park Street.
Absolutely.
Enjoying ourselves, and we'll enjoy ourselves with you a little bit later and the folks here. Right now, we're talking boxing. This is incredible. We're talking with Supreme Hits Promotions. We're joined by Maurice, Muhammead, and Duarn, and we are so honored to have you guys here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
It's just a pleasure. We're very excited about, there's a lot of hype surrounding the upcoming event on September 24th. So the event is called Coming of the Storm. If you haven't heard of it yet, make sure you look for it. And what a great opportunity to go see some boxing at its finest. Talk to us about what we can expect.
Well, coming September 24th, we're going to have a night of excitement. It's going to be tremendous. We have Duarn as the main event once again. He's the new WBF Super Featherweight World Champion. He's going to put on a great show. We have Wilson. He's the co-main event. And we have a lot of fighters from the state and from out of the country and around the country. So it's going to be a night of exciting fights.
No kidding. Wow, lots of folks coming in for this.
That's a lot of different things going on.
Oh, yeah.
So other than the September 24th event, what is in store in general in the near and distant future for Supreme Hits?
Well, right now we're looking to build up local talent.
Sure.
We have signed fighters from out of the country. Mm-hmm. Obviously, our other female world champs from Canada, Natasha Spence. We miss her. She'll be on the next show after this one.
Okay.
But we're signing fighters from Mexico, all over, building up Supreme Hits, bringing Madison the excitement they should have had all along.
Yeah,
so
right.
It is exciting. And in case you missed what Maurice said earlier, Duarn is the WBF Super Featherweight World Champion. Incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you do after that? Now what do you shoot for? You've reached such heights.
Well, right now I'm going to be shooting for more world titles out there.
So you're not stopping at just
Nope.
one.
Yeah.
Not just
You're
one.
not satisfied. I love it.
No.
Great.
Yeah.
Good for you.
There's always a place to move up, it sounds like.
Hey,
Yeah.
shoot for the stars.
Yeah, absolutely. So I understand you guys are, this is kind of cool to me, you're leaving for training camp for Colorado pretty soon here. What is training in high altitude like?
It's actually a lot harder. You actually have more trouble breathing up there.
Sure.
They actually open up your lungs a lot more too.
Sure. So when you come back here, then you're ready. You can,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When we come back down here, you actually have a lot more energy and
Yeah.
stuff.
Is that the point? Is that why you do it? So you
Oh,
go
yeah.
train in high altitude, and then you sort of adapt, I guess, to that environment, and then you come back here, and this feels like a breeze, right? No
Oh, yeah.
problem.
I've heard a lot of marathon runners do that. They'll go to the mountains. Serious marathon runners who
Sure.
are Boston bound. They'll go run in the mountains.
What a
Yeah.
smart tactic. So exciting. So let's talk a little bit, Duarn, about your last opponent back in May. A really tough opponent, I understand. What do you think about your upcoming opponent? What are your thoughts?
He's actually a lot tougher than this past
Uh-oh.
opponent too. So.
Okay. Good thing you're going and doing all this
Oh.
training, but they get tougher and tougher. The sport's got to keep evolving, I imagine. So to win titles probably just continues to get more challenging as time goes on and the sport evolves.
Yeah.
So really interesting.
Yeah. And I'm curious to know, I'm just thinking from a logistical standpoint about this event you have on the 24th, the Coming of the Storm. What does it take to put on an event like that? When do you start planning something like that? Where do you, how do you cultivate that talent that you were talking about, the local talent?
Well, what you do, it's a lot of work. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of sleepless nights.
Sure.
I have a very great team
Sure.
and staff. I have someone who takes care of contracts. They run everything by me, but they make sure contracts are done. Then I have another person who does the matchmaking, who contacts people all around the world to make sure the fights. And he asks me, okay, is this a good fight to put on? So it's a lot of work, about 3 to 4 months of planning, putting everything together. And I'm thankful for it. Hard work and dedication.
Yeah, but you're not doing it alone, right?
I'm not doing it alone. At times, I did feel that way.
Wow. Well, you've got to have a great team behind you to put together an event of this caliber and of the caliber of boxers that you have doing these things too. I mean, the coordination, the training, all of it. There's just so much that goes into it, and we thank you for doing it because you put on just wonderful, wonderful events.
Thank you.
Remind folks too before we go where the event is held. what the best way to get tickets is.
Well, the event will be at the Alliant Energy Center, 1919 Alliant Energy Center Way. You can go online to www.fightertix.com.
I was gonna say, I know this. It's
You know
Fighter
that,
Ticks.
right?
Yeah.
Fightertix.com. You can come by the gym, Supreme Hits Boxing, or you can get them at the door.
Okay. Very good. Well, I recommend getting them in advance because these
Yes.
guys are fabulous, and I know that they're going to have a nice packed event at the Alliant Energy Center. So, well, we are just pleased to get the opportunity to interview both of you. Thank you so much, Maurice, for all of
you.
your hard
Thank you.
work and
Thank you.
coordinating being here today. And Duarn, congratulations on your success thus far. We can't wait to see what is in your future. I'm sure we'll talk to you again. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Make sure you get your tickets from Supreme Hits Promotion, fightertix.com. We'll be back with more Wisconsin Family after the break.